Hey, this is Rico doing a review here for Alien Isolation. Long story short, this is a great game. It's just not for me. I'm not one for survival horror or for much stealth. I do a lot of shooters, and so you can imagine my surprise when it takes 6 rounds to the head to take down one android. So I got the message quick that maybe I shouldn't play this the way I usually play other games. This is the kind of game where it's, like I said, stealth and survival horror, so you're sneaking through as opposed to running and gunning. But I've never been one for horror or for creepy games. I do get startled, and so I'll admit it, I can't handle it. And so when something like that happens, it's like, oh my God, something happened. I do get freaked out, and sometimes I panic and do the wrong thing, as you'll see later on. But I do love the little trinkets that they throw in here, like the tracker here, which looks a lot like a hybrid between the tracker from the first and the second movies. Now there are pros and cons to this tracker. It's not omniscient. For instance, if I'm still standing halfway inside of a vent or inside of a vent, you get this. The signal isn't clear, and so you don't really know what's what. It's only after I step out of the event that the screen lights up. Now you do notice the difference in focus. When I'm looking at the tracker, everything in the background is blurry. I can push a button to look at the foreground. To look at the background, but then the foreground gets blurry. So you make your choices as far as the tracker goes. There's also a nice crafting system. Again, not something I'm used to, but I do like that you get to pick up items along the way, and then you put together the equipment that you'll be using to distract the alien or potential weapons that you might be able to use. And so you'll be collecting this scrap and salvage, and you'll be putting it together to craft your items. On the table there's an item which I have too many of, and so I'm just looking through to see if maybe I could start crafting something and make a slot available so that I can pick it up. I don't know when I might need it later. And so the crafting system, you just pick your item, and then you can actually commit parts. Even though you don't end up making the item right away, but at least those slots become available once you commit them. The downside is that you can't uncommit them later. Say you need those parts for something else. If you've already committed them, then they're already stuck with that other item. But most of the game is just this. It's hacking and hiding. So you get this nice little hacking device that does let you bypass some doors and not others. And you just gotta match the patterns to get the door open. And so most of the game is just moving across the map, finding a terminal or an objective, pushing a button, and then moving on. Meanwhile, trying to avoid the alien. You can use these computer terminals to read email, collect passwords. Sometimes there'll be a button in there to turn something on or off, or maybe unlock a door, things like that.
Have you found the passcode? Look, we'll need the physical key card too. Wally always kept it up. Find him.
Warning. Medical facility quarantine breach detected. Warning.
Relax.
Medical
I'm
facility
just trying to find out what that is. You focus on finding that key card.
He's lying, of course. He knows it's the alien, that it found its way to my location, and so I have to sneak my way out without dealing with the alien. Now, the saving system is these phones that you locate in different places, and you just punch in, and you do instinctively start to hear them wherever you are. They have these little beeps, and when you hear them, you wanna try to find them and save right away, because there is no checkpoint system. If you die, you lose all your focus, lose all your progress that far.
Of course, a promise is a promise. I'm sorry for putting you through this. I'm going to step into the other room to punch the code in and prime the elevator. Then we can use the key card to take the elevator down.
Yeah, this guy's dead meat. Can you tell? The alien it looks great, don't you think? But anyway, so yeah, you're just spending most of the time hiding and trying to find your way through. So if you hide in a locker, now I did play this on easy mode, and sometimes things like this would happen where you're like, he totally should have seen me, and then he just turns around. Not that it helped, I wasn't able to finish the game before I returned it, and I did have a lot of difficulty trying to make my way through. This was the first time I died. I actually used a noisemaker to distract one of the androids to go away so that I could go past him. There being androids in this area, I just assumed the alien wasn't a problem. And then when I saw an android, I thought maybe I can run right past him. And so I tried doing that, and then that happened. Death from above. So this will be the longest segment, and it's two things that happen back to back. It's me hiding under the bed, and then the alien just doing that, and I'm like, what just happened? It sounds like it's an event now. And you do get used to that. You do get used to hearing the alien on the ground and inside the vents, so you know whether it's above or on the same floor with you, generally. And if you do have a headset, like a Turtle Beach headset, that'll really be helpful because it gives you a nice direction of where the alien might be. And so I looked up and I saw that vent. I didn't even realize the vent was up there. But in any case, I'm trying to find a way to the next objective. And the alien is still in the area. I can tell he's to my right and he moved away. So I should be able to... What I wanted to do was go down the hallway in the same direction. This way he'll... And then that happened. Totally derailed my plan, and so I figured, let me hide in that locker real quick while I try to figure things out. Because I'm sure the alien is on its way back. Anyway, once I got the courage to get out of that room again, I still hear the alien coming, so I'm just duck under the bed and try to figure things out. So here's the map. You don't get an omniscient map. You figure things out as you go, or if you happen to find a map of the area, you can collect it and then you'll know where all the rooms are. So I needed to go to the top part of the map. I could have gone left or right, but after that explosion I can only go left. And so it seems like the alien has gone to the right, so I'm going left. And I'm probably not going to be able to get far before it eventually catches up with me, so I'm just going to duck in here and see if I can find a nice place to hide. Now there's lockers in here, so I should be able to hide in a locker. There's one. Oh wait, I can't go in that locker. So now I'm stuck because I hear it coming. Here it comes, and again, it's on easy mode, so it should have seen me, but it did turn around. So I take a peek. It went to the left. So good, I want to go to the right because I want to go to that part of the map that I haven't gone to yet. And so I'm thinking I'm going to have a great lead against the alien. He's gone the other way, I'm headed this way, I'm moving very quietly, I'm not running, I should be fine. The lights are turning on in front of me because there's no movement that's detected, or so I thought. I go to the right, and that's a dead end, I go to the left, and oh my god, there he is! So I panic, I stand up, I start running, and then I'm thinking, if I can run fast enough and find a locker, I'll be able to hide and then try again. But no, the alien was right behind me, so by the time I get to this locker, he already saw me go in. It's game over. Like I said, Alien Isolation. Wonderful game, just not for me. 5 out of 5. Get it if it's your thing.